Hello and welcome to the Black Ops Bot Championship finale with the Kings and the Black Ops team who have gone under a logo change and are now Spiders. Makes sense. Black Widow, Black Ops. You see the point. You see the connection there. I think it's a cool change and I like the logo. There were supposed to be four other teams in this championship, but due to time constraints and other circumstances, we have decided to go with the four teams that did face off only, and these were the two winners and are now in the championship. We've got some search and destroy here on Stronghold. It does look like the Kings have the bomb first, and admit they have had a super gunfight, and it looks like the Black Ops have come out on top in that one, as they did take out one more player than the Kings did, but it is now a 2v4. Not looking good for the Kings. Neither have Bomb. Bomb is dropped in the house, which we're going to see Zoppy pick it up here as he uses an XR2 and goes down. It's all to Nelson, who does get a fist, or a punch, and gets a kill, but does go down to what was that? Wow. Jackatar. I'm not going to pronounce that. I'm just going to call him Jacket. Man, these names in this championship are insanely difficult to pronounce sometimes, and I have no idea where they come from. But regardless, Black Ops does come out with a win in round 1 after eliminating the entire Kings team. Jacket over here with 5-0 with that Drake on. That is absolutely insane. This man is having an amazing game, and it's only been one round. It is going 2-4. This is a best-of-3 series. First to 2 wins will come out with the championship and the title as best in the world. We're going to see that unfold here today, as it does look like Black Ops do have a one bot disadvantage. I'm not sure what happened there, but they seem to prevail anyways. We're going to ignore that, though, pretend that the teams are even. And Black Ops do go down 6-7 here. Durek with the bomb, running that dredge combat axe, and it looks like an EMP grenade. Going to take the left side over by the house. The longest part of the map, actually. Best for the snipers and those long-range weapons. As he does move up the stairs with the bomb below him. Not sure where he's really going. Does go for the plant now with no teammates around him to protect him, as we do see one Black Ops player back there in the back of the house trying to get over there to help, as the Black Ops team are wiping the Kings out. They were down about 5 people, and we're going on a tear there until the Kings did ultimately end that run. And instead of going for the defuse with nobody left, they seem to be kind of running around. Not really sure what's going on here. Maybe we will get a defuse here in a second, as maybe Zoppy, yes, is defusing the bomb. Easily enough time with 16 seconds on the clock, and does get that 1-1 tie. Kings will take that round. So far, I'm seeing a pretty even matchup. It does seem that both of these teams are going more for the elimination strategy rather than trying to plant and use that to their advantage. They are kind of just going for kills at this point. We did see a plant in that round, only when there was 2 players left for the team. It was sort of like a last resort, I think. Definitely not something they seem to be trying to capitalize on, as Zoppy has come out of nowhere with that XR2. Not one of the more popular weapons in the game. Definitely one of the weaker ones that we see here in Black Ops, especially in the assault rifle category. Going 5-1 with it, though. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Definitely one of the better players for this Kings team. And we're going to watch him here and watch him work this masterpiece of a game, as he is going to check behind him and spawn, even though I don't think anybody's going to be there anyway. Zoppy can never be too careful, though. Am I right? As he is going to take that left side. Gotta watch out for those snipers, though. Those are deadly on that side of the map. Is going to take the bottom part of the house. Doesn't see anybody yet. It seems to be open, as he destroys a trip miner midair, as he does get hit in the face with it, and then gets a kill from the grave. Zoppy, 6-2, helping his team out after he's gone down. Duckworth with the bomb, gonna boost up to that window, trying to plant A, it seems like, and is gonna fake them out. Oh my goodness, what a fake. Faking upper, and does go lower, but does get killed, and there is now 2 Kings players left. Lemcool and Lamb, the double L's, as they might take one here in this round, as it does not look good for them. A 3v2 Bomb is by 8, though, and it looks like they're going to go for the plant as they do. 2 Black Ops players pushing in the building, trying to keep them as from planting, as they do get one, but do not get the plant, or do not defend the plant or prevent it, as we do have a gunfight here, as the PO6 does win, but then Baggio, I believe, coming in with the kill, is the only other player other than Zandy on this map, as the Black Ops are going to take this one as long as they get the defuse, and it looks like Zandy is going to go for that defuse. The Black Ops will go up 2-1 after 3. We are almost halfway through this game, and so far, Black Ops do seem to have the upper hand, regardless of that one-man handicap that they do have, as they are down 1. I guess one of the players decided to opt out, or, couldn't make it to the game. Not really sure what's going on there, but they don't seem to be phased by it at all. They're playing great, a great game right here, and they are playing very strategic and very using a lot of teamwork in this this game here, as we are about to start round 4. Black Ops, like I said, up 2-1. Let's look at some of the standouts from the game so far. As we obviously know, Jacket and Baggio, that dynamic duo for Black Ops coming in, doing their thing. For the King, Zoppy is the only one really doing that great, as we do see Illingworth Illingworth trying to put up a stellar performance there at 4-2. That's not quite what we're used to from him, but still, as he now is 4-3, does go down as the first kill of the round. Zoppy just trying to carry that team, but, I mean, he can't do it by himself, and I, don't blame him. There's 8 other guys in that team that need to step up. As we do see Baggio here going off with that Argus, and he does go down. Did have a little bit of a kill streak there, as Jacket does immediately go down as well. Brinkman going to grab the bomb, going to go for the plant, I guess, on A. It is a 2v2, I believe. As it is now a 2v1 as Brinkman melts Zandy. I apologize. I don't know who that was he killed, but that M8, man, you get the headshot, one burst, and they are dead. 1v1, Zoppy versus Brinkman. Brinkman with the bomb, running away from bomb sites, not running back. As he misses both bursts, and Zoppy gets the headshot on Brinkman. It is all tied up here after 4, halfway through this game, 2-2. Black Ops and Kings. It is insane. They're back and forth. Black Ops with a one-man disadvantage and still holding their ground. I cannot believe it. I mean, honestly, I know the Black Ops team is good, and they definitely destroyed their opponent, but so did the Kings. They both 0-2'd their opponent, and, or 2-0'd their opponent in both of the series that we watched. I don't think we have seen a match this close to date, as we are in the second half of the game now, 2-2 here on Stronghold Search and Destroy. Black Ops just putting up a better performance overall, statistically wise, although Zoppy is the standout for this game at 10-2. Definitely the highest kill count we do see in this game so far. Let's go ahead and pop over to him, see what he's doing. He's using the KN with a trip mine and shock charge. Does look like he has an ELO on. Score streak's a little bit concerning there, or questionable, as you could say, as he is running counter UAV and Talon, which aren't too crazy, but then that hater, I don't see too many people getting a hater in competitive search and destroy. As he does get that counter UAV after getting 2 kills back to back there, and the Kings could go on a complete tear there at the end of that round and go up 3-2, or 1 win away from going up 1-0 in this series. And you would not believe what a big advantage that has, what a huge advantage that is. In a competitive advantage gives you tons of leverage, as the other team already feels down and out, and you only need 1 win to take it, or to win the whole thing. As we are going to jump back to Zoppy here at 12-2. This man is having a game. Like I said, I didn't think he could carry his entire team with 8 other men to carry, but it does look like he can, and he will. He is determined to get this championship, and he will stop at nothing to get it, as we're going to watch him again with that Argus going to work, honestly. Argus is definitely one of the stronger weapons in the game. Almost like a semi-automatic rifle, except for that's a shotgun with slug rounds. Extremely powerful, as we do see Black Ops there just murdering all of the Kings players. And that is a quick round. Lemcool completely just shocked, but does seem to get 2 kills, and does get punched by Tui. He almost had it there with a triple with the PO6, back-to-back headshots, and then went for the grenade. at the wrong time. They both went for grenades at the exact same time, but Tui able to get the punch in. As Black Ops have tied this game 3-3. And we go to sudden death. Best of 7. Overtime, Kings, Black Ops. What an amazing game and match we've seen so far. I cannot believe these teams are playing so close. Back down to Black Ops, Jacket and Baggio, both with 9 kill games. Let's watch Baggio with an Argus as well. Him and Zoppy seem to have a similar strategy, and it seems to be paying off for both players as the match will begin here now. This first couple seconds of the game, as soon as they meet, this is the game right here. This is the biggest turning point. I believe whoever gets the most kills in the next 5-10 seconds will probably come out with a victory. As you see, Kings get the first kill there, Black Ops get 3. Not looking good for the Kings. Black Ops get 3 more, Kings come back with another, but the Kings are down to 3, as they do get 3 kills there in a row, and it is now 2v3, Kings still down 1 man, as there's 2 snipers, and they both kill. Oh, I'm not even sure what happened. Jacket with a double kill with the Pharaoh, and the Black Ops take game 1. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. After they both killed, I believe that was Baggio in mid. Jackatar comes out of nowhere and kills both with the Pharaoh, taking game 1 of this series. That was the closest game I have seen in this entire championship. I really hope we're in store for another one like that, because oh my goodness, I cannot wait. What an amazing matchup, what an amazing game, what an exciting way to end the game. I will see you in match 2. Cannot wait. Alright, here in match 2, Kings Black Ops. I'm going to say regular team deathmatch. No objective, no hard point to sit in, no flags to capture. Just straight up fight, or kills and gunfights, basically. You know, what everybody likes to see, the gunfights, the kills, the streaks. And that's all here it is. It is going to take a little bit of that edge off, I would say, when it comes to having to hold the point. And, you know, a lot of strategy. It's really just a lot of teamwork, I guess, because the more the merrier, definitely in these gunfights, when you look at it. It's definitely a lot more difficult to succeed in this game mode when you're by yourself, especially when you go up against 1 or 2, 3, 4 people at a time. There's just almost no chance in winning that. So I believe if they stick to a team, if they stick as a team, work together, then this should be an easy one for either team that decides to go with that strategy. As you do see, the Black Ops and Kings have a gunfight there in Railroad. As you did see a nude in there. I'm going to call you Aladdin for short. He shook his head after those kills. He is mocking the Black Ops team. Is that going to come back to bite him? As he gets another smack there, he is up 3-0 already. And the Kings looking good here as they go up 13-8 in this game, and it is looking great for them as he just goes down without a fight, doesn't even try to fight back, doesn't raise his weapon, shoot, or anything, as he's now going to try to go through the window, and Barnes seems to be a little bit lost there, going wall to wall, kind of going in circles, now just slowly walking up against the wall. Man, I guess he's really looking at that architecture and trying to look in that window. I don't think there's anything in there, to be honest. He finally does go to the top of Barnes, throws a really bad EMP, and stuns himself and his teammates. Not looking, we're going to switch down here to a Black Ops player, Tusano, with the Brecci. Does go down in mid. Brecci's a difficult choice here, an interesting choice, I would say. Not one of the more close quarters game or combat maps on this game. Definitely a lot more long range, especially in mid, with those 2 windows between the house and the barn. And also the train tracks, as Holloway gets a triple kill there with that M8. The only really close quarters areas are inside the houses, obviously, and on that left side when you go over to sort of like that industrial area behind that wooden wall, actually where he is walking right now. This little area is probably the closest you're going to get to a close quarters combat area, unless you were obviously inside of a house. Switching over here to one of the better players of the match so far, Myers at 7-4, does have his war machine, and instead of looking in front of him, does look at the wall the entire time he wall runs. Guess trying to do it with his eyes closed, basically, as he does go up on here and does get the kill, another kill with the war machine. And it's going to be another one with the war machine. This man is going off, 10-4, 2.5 KD, best player in the game so far. That war machine doing work as he does run out, but still has it equipped with no ammo. Not sure what that's about. Is he going to be able to use his weapon, or is it going to just click and, you know, not misfire. I'm extremely confused as it looks like his specialist is charging again, but he still has it out. And he does go down, so I believe it will go away now. As yes, he's back to his ICR with a red dot sight, fast mags, and I believe grip, if I'm not mistaken. As he does go down in mid, it seems that every person I go to has an awful time. As McMahon now starting to go off here, 2.5 KD, now the best player in this game at 10-4. Has a UAV up for the Kings, helping his team out quite a bit. As Black Ops are up 78-68, is looking good for them. They could win this championship right here, right now. As they are up 80-71. Kings got to fight back if they want this one, or else it could be all over. As he does get 2 there. And oh my goodness, he glitched out of a Simtex. I have never seen the likes of that in a competitive mode ever in my life. And then decides to stand on top of the roof and get mowed down like nothing. Just stood there and took the bullets. What an insane play there, as just kind of gave up on it towards the end, as he does get a double kill there. A triple kill, a quad! Cusano with a quad feed with the Kudum. 16-9. Oh my goodness, helping his Black Ops team. 5 kills away from a championship. King's only 9. Not really sure what he's doing now. He's kind of just standing around. We're going to switch over here to Rich. Can he carry his team with an Argus kill? A double Argus kill now, as both headshots. And one of the teams does have wraps, and that's going to do it. Oh, the Kings have taken the lead. Oh, my goodness. It is such a close game here. Who's going to take it? The Kings have tied it up. 1-1 and with the wraps. I cannot believe it. Oh, what have I just seen? The Kings were down by 10 at one point, and with 5 kills left, the Black Ops have blown a lead of 10 or 5 kills and given up 10 to the Kings as they go up 100-98. And that is a 1-1 tie between the Black Ops and the Kings. It all comes down to the final match, folks. 2 extremely close games there. Back-to-back. I'd expect this last one to be no different, as McMahon went off with a 16-4 game. Gusano with a 17-10 and that quad feed. I will see you in the 3rd game. Alright, and it all comes down to this Nuketown domination rubber match of the series. This is it. This is for all the marbles. This is for the bread and butter. This is for the gold. This is for it all. Kings, Black Ops, Nuketown domination. 1-1 series tie. Best of 3 series. Here we go. What a close series this has been. These teams have played out of their minds. Both extremely close games. In the first 2, I expect this to be just as close, as domination is one of the most competitive game modes in this game. And go there with a 4-0, 5-0, 6-0 start with that dredge, and does go down, but not after getting his UAV and counter UAV. Definitely going to help his team in the early stages, as the Kings have captured B and are going to go up in this early game. Could be a big advantage for them later on. Black Ops going to need to push and get that point back. As he does go throw a Simtex there, takes the death, and gets the kill after. Man, what an amazing play there. Playing with his head more than his fingers, if you understand what I'm saying. You know, his intelligence. What a great commentary that was. Black Ops making a push towards mid, trying to capture that B flag, not site. Site would be a search and destroy term. As they are losing B now to Black Ops, and it looks like they will capture as 3 or 4 guys are on that. Let's switch to a Black Ops team player here. Biddleman, 5-6, not having a great game, but also holding his own still. Let's have 1 capture in the game. Does go down there. This game has been extremely, I keep reiterating how close this series has been. We have seen nothing like it. This is the first series in the entire championship to go to a Game 3. Both the Kings and the Black Ops swept their opponents 2-0 in the first 2 series. I'm so excited to watch the rest of this game, see how this unfolds, as the Kings are still up 31-28, but they still are missing that B flag. They do seem to have pushed to mid. and recaptures means they are going to go for that B capture as he gets a hit marker there with that SVG or SVG 100. Not really sure why he's using SVG in this game mode. Definitely not the best strategy there, as he is no-scoping. Would probably explain the 5 and 12 start, as he does snipe, I believe that was Gao there standing on top of the sign as he does the thermite and gets a couple hit markers. We're going to switch over here to Larry, one of the match favorites from a couple series ago. Larry, I believe, one of the MVPs of that uplink game, helping carry his team to a victory. We'll see what he does here in this domination as he goes for a smack. Man, it's got to destroy that man's confidence. Anytime you can get a melee kill like that, it completely destroys your confidence as a player, these kills like that. You just cannot believe it and believe that you would let someone get so close to you as he is stuck there by, I believe that was an enemy, but does not die. Extremely confusing there. I'm not sure how that happened. Maybe Larry is made of something out of this world as he gets a kill there. He almost gets a double kill there, gets a double assist and another kill and another assist. This man is helping his team tremendously as he does finally go down to an Argus. Inmate, one of the better weapons in the game, one of the strong weapons in the game, especially a one-burst kill. So I believe the chest and above, especially headshots, are extremely lethal with this weapon. As he does get his war machine there, immediately active now, as he is going to try to hold down that B point, or recapture it, I suppose, as Black Ops do have it. As he misses one war machine kill there. Switching over here now to Baroge at 15 and 17 with 2 captures, most on his team. Tied for most in the game. Using an SVG, quite surprising he has done so well with it, as most players seem to be no-scoping. As he does get a kill there, does go down in that resurrecting smoke, I believe, from Nomad. Is pushing up through mid here with the SVG, tries to no-scope again. So now no-scoping through the smoke, not really sure what that's about. Not a great move from him, or anybody actually. I'd highly advise against no-scoping, especially when you cannot even see your enemy. We're going to switch to Kimberling, who's using the XR2, one of the more popular weapons in the series, it seems so, as it's not a very popular weapon in competitive, or any of these series, and he goes and gets a kill there, does get flashed, and goes down. 25 and 20, one of the better players on the team. But back to Gao up here for the Kings at 34 and 18. As well as he's been playing, the Black Ops are completely destroying this one. 94 to 64, holding that B point for most of the game, it seems. As we do see Gao here with the Argus, most players seem to be doing well with that. As he does reject there and immediately gets 1 kill. And almost gets a C4 kill, but does get blown up as it is shot midair. As Black Ops go up 167 in the first round. And that is a huge for them, because not only do they have a 24-point lead, I believe, 23-point lead, a 33-point lead. I can do math better than you can. Suck it. They are going to have a huge advantage there, as that's going to help. That's going to help them tremendously. As with only 3 points, you can only go up 1 point at a time. You can only gain 1 point on your opponent per point cycle, or per point gain, I should say. So having a 33-point advantage, that means that the Kings would need to hold the point for 64% of this next round to come out with a win here, which means they need to hold that middle point for the majority of this game, or it is over. We're going to watch Zhao here with that. Now switching to Akuda. Not really sure why he switched, as if, you know what they say, if it ain't broken, we'll fix it. But obviously trying to fix something that was not broken, as the Kings have 1 man on the point. He does go down to a Black Ops player. Black Ops pushing that B point. Another little fight here. A little bit of war for the B point. As it looks like the Black Ops might prevail here, although I don't know, it is too close to call. Nobody has captured that point yet. Kings seem to be taking over mid now. Do seem to have a better chance of getting the B point, as they have completely destroyed everybody point as quickly as possible. The longer they go without this point, the harder it is going to be to come back. And if you'll excuse me, I need to take a quick drink break. Give me 1 second. Alright, thank you. As the Black Ops have got up 112 to 81, and the Kings do have B, but they need to protect B at all costs. Their only chance of coming back on this one is to keep B for basically the rest of this game. They give it up to Black Ops for longer than a minute or two in this game, it should mathematically be over. And I don't think the Kings are going to have a chance of coming back. They need to play with more willpower, more determination, and more everything than their opponent, as Zhao does get a 3-kill there with a Kuda. Kuda, one of the stronger weapons in the game, definitely a popular weapon in multiplayer and competitive alike, as it is one of the starting weapons you get in the game, and it is one of the stronger ones. I'm surprised the game makers would almost, oh my god, trying to get a 360 combat axe there, going for style. Not really time to go for that when you're losing by 21 points, Zhao. You are up 45 to 29 though, in your KD, one of the best player in the game, so maybe you can showboat just a tad. But I'm a little surprised that the game makers giving you a Kuda so early on. I mean, obviously, they do want to give you a decently strong weapon in the beginning of the game at low levels, but ridiculously good weapon if you can upgrade it and get a lot of attachments. But besides that, and off the Kuda topic, let's talk about this. We are in the last round of the last game of the Black Ops 3 Championship Series. What a fun one this has been, and what an amazing series this has been to record, to make. I've enjoyed this so much. And obviously, it's super easy for me as long as I just sit here and watch a bunch of bots play against each other and I just talk non-stop for 10 minutes straight, which I'm sure everybody out there loves, listening to my beautiful voice for 10, 15, 20 minutes straight. You know, I definitely have the best commentating voice in the entire world. That's non-debatable, regardless of what you say. As I want to talk about the future plans real quick while we are here in the middle of this second round. This series is extremely fun to record, and I enjoy it so much, and I think it is a fun concept, and I enjoy it a lot. So I believe after this series, I'm going to start the same exact series on the current Modern Warfare game. It works just as fine. It works almost, if not better, as I do have more options with Codcaster. Well, very good for this kind of thing. But it will be a lot of fun. Tune in for that. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more of this on the newer game, as the Kings have taken the lead here of this domination game. And like I said, their only chance of coming back was to hold that B point for the majority of this game. And they are doing just that. The Black Ops seem down and out as of right now. Only down by 5 points, but that could mean so much at the end of this game, as we have seen the last couple of these games come down to the wire. That search game going to overtime, coming down to the last fight. For the last 4 players for both, two for each team. And that team deathmatch game, only a difference of 2 kills. I expect this game to come down to the exact same wire. Black Ops' only chance here, they need to capture this B point if they want any chance of coming back, as those Drakons and Locusts are going crazy in mid, making it extremely difficult for Black Ops to push up to mid, as they are up 12 points now. It is starting to look bleak for this Black Ops team, who originally had the 1-0 advantage in this championship, and like I said, that was a huge advantage to have. Regardless of, I'm not really sure how I was going with that. I was trying to say, having a 1-0 advantage is extremely difficult for your opponent to come back from, having to win 2 straight. But the Kings might do just that. They came back, won that team deathmatch after being down by 10 at one point and almost giving the game up. But with that clutch wraps coming in at the last minute, not even sure who got that, to be honest, or how they got that. Game-saving wraps. In that search and destroy game, they almost had it if it weren't going down to one of the players in the Black Ops team after sniping in mid, as we do see the Black Ops team decimate the Kings players in mid. They are going to recapture that B point, it seems, as they... No! Oh my goodness, the Black Ops players were on point in mid and decided to not capture the point. And, oh my god, the Kings are going to win. It is mathematically impossible for the Black Ops to come back in this one. And maybe that's why they didn't capture the point, but it is over. In about 5 seconds, the Kings will be your new champions, as it comes down to the last couple seconds. And there it is. The Kings are your Black Ops Championship champions. They have come back from an 0-1 deficit with a very clutch wrap in that team deathmatch game, and then dominated this second half of this game after being down 33 points in the first. And that is it. That is over. Your champions, the Kings, with Gao having a 58 and 45% performance, and is teammate Livingstone, 56 and 45. Those two carrying their team, as well as Lozano with a 53 and 43 game. Oh my God! Congratulations to the Kings. I'm sorry about the Black Ops. You were lost. You played hard. You tried your best, but you couldn't quite pull it off. With the Kings had too much willpower to come back. Cannot wait to see you guys in the Modern Warfare series. Hope you tune in for that. Make sure you subscribe and leave a like on this video, and I will see you guys in that one. Have a great day.